Hello, everyone. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Kizzy.
And we are the Crawford Chronicles. Before we get started this morning, we would love for you guys to like, subscribe, and comment on our channel. Now, today is exciting. It's a very exciting day for the Crawford household. It's exciting. I have to take my glasses off because I think a tear is coming out.
Stop.
It's a very exciting day because my lovely wife has decided she's been planning this for the past, I think, 5 months, because I've been hearing about it every single day.
It has not been 5 months.
6 months. So it's been 6 months. My wife has been planning a weekend getaway with her beautiful mother. So I would like to know more about this. It's not like I've heard enough about it, but I would like to hear more, and I would love to share it with you guys.
Well, no, because usually you okay with me not sharing all the details, because like he said, he's been hearing about it for 5 or 6 months, but he hasn't asked any details. So why now, Mr. Crawford?
Well, it's no need to ask when you're getting all the details. Like unsolicited details, I get them in the morning, I get them at night, I get them when I come in the door in the afternoons from a long day at the office. So I've been getting a lot of details, but it's like, it's the eve. It's the eve of their going away trip to Florida. And I would just love to get more information. And I would also love to share it with all of you guys.
Guys, is he really like putting me on the spot right now? Is that what you're doing?
Somewhat. So let's just first of all tell everybody that, let me clear it up. She hasn't been talking about it every single day, but I have been hearing bits and pieces over the several months about this weekend trip to Florida. Kizzy and her mom, they have a great relationship. And so each year they always plan a trip somewhere where they actually get together and just unwind and have that mother and daughter time. So
well, and this is the first time that me and my mom are going by ourselves. We have had other trips where we have included other people. I've taken her to New York, where I've had my aunts and my sister-in-law and her mother.
You guys went to the Bahamas?
We went to the Bahamas last year, and 2 of my other aunts, my mom's sisters, went, and my girlfriend went, and that was nice. We've done some other family trips, but this was going to be our first trip. Just mother-daughter going to the beach, chilling out.
Where are you guys going? Like, what part of Florida are you guys going to?
Well, we have a timeshare down in Orlando, Westgate, but we're able to switch it and go other places. And so we're going to Cocoa Beach, and I've never been to Cocoa Beach. We've never been.
We always took the kids to Orlando.
Yeah,
that's
or Daytona or whatever.
Yeah, Orlando, Daytona,
Miami.
And also we've been to Miami. So we've done that several times, but now the kids are grown, so we have this timeshare, and I haven't been in. How long? 3-4 years?
Yeah, it's been a little while since we let King go last year, and then we haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
So instead of me going back to Orlando, because Orlando is nice, but we've been there several times, and so I wanted to go somewhere different. So I'm taking my mom to the beach. This will be her first experience of us hanging out on the beach and chilling. So
yeah, this gonna be nice. So you guys are gonna be going down to Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Cocoa Beach.
Like, as far as the commute time, how long of a drive is it? Cocoa Beach is it near Miami or?
No. It's literally like on the other side of Orlando, but it's on the beach part.
Oh, okay. So it's like, what, 45 minutes from Orlando,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
So I've always wanted to go to Cocoa Beach when we go to Orlando, but no one wants to drive anymore. So once we get there, we kind of stay there. So I looked on the map, and it's actually 2 ways to go.
Okay.
So we can go straight down in the middle and go through Orlando, or we can turn and go through Jacksonville and go down the coast.
Okay.
And go through Daytona and all that.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about going that way. So
Okay.
at least we'll be on the beach side, like get to see the beach while we're driving for those. It's like, I think it's 7 hours altogether, 7 hours and so.
Okay, so that's not bad. So you're going to split it up, drive half of the way to South Georgia, pick up your mom, probably rest up, have lunch, and then finish the remaining, 3 hours?
3 or 4 hours. I think
from
it's
South Georgia.
I think it's 4 from Adel. Yeah.
From South. Okay, from Adel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 4 hours from there, 3 hours to get to down there. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
Perfect.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So that seems like it's the funny thing is we've been together for 16 years, and I remember I used to be excited. I will never forget the first time my wife and youngest son took a trip. They went down to Florida, with Miami, Florida, right? For a family reunion.
Oh, we went to Pompano. Yeah, down by
Pompano Beach, Florida. Mm-hmm. They went, and at that time I was a little younger, and I was just excited about having a house to myself. I had all of these plans in my head that I wanted to do once my son and wife left home. But it shocked me. I had a reality check. Mm-hmm. I realized that all of my friends were married and had families, and they didn't have time for me anymore. They did not have time for me anymore. So it reminded me of being single again. And for me, being single is not fun. I mean, because you're by yourself. Mm-hmm. You don't have anyone to bounce ideas back and forth with. You don't have anyone to have that wine or mixed drinks in the afternoon and have those intimate discussions with. So I was very shocked when my wife left left to go out of town, and I was actually looking forward to it until that first complete day. And after that first complete day, I was ready for them to come back.
And that happened, but he thought it was going to happen again. He felt like the next time it was going to be better. You remember when we went to Orlando? It was all 3 of us, me, Bryce, and King. We went to Orlando. We asked him to go. He didn't want to go. He let us go on our own. We drove down there on a Thursday, guys. Friday morning, he calling me saying he's flying down.
I'm flying down. I am flying down. For some reason, it feels like the house just get quieter. It's like the house is quiet. It's no one around. It's nothing to do.
Yeah.
And I think that time was my reality check that I was getting older.
You think so?
And yeah, that was my reality check that it's official, dude. Like, you can hang up your cleats. You're getting older, and it's time to just, coast with the whole married and family thing and just appreciate your family. Mm-hmm. Because as much as, family, sometimes we get on each other's nerves, especially at that time we had the kids at home and, we working a lot of hours. So you think I need that time. I just need time to myself. And that was my reality check. So they left out on Thursday. Mm-hmm. They left out on Thursday afternoon.
And he was supposed to come, and he just was like, I'm not in the mood. I don't want to go. Yeah. Y'all go ahead without me.
I'm tired of traveling.
Yeah.
I'm tired of traveling.
Because he had been to Orlando several times. He felt like that was a kid place. That wasn't really what you want to do. So he's like, y'all go have fun.
Yeah. No hard feelings about Universal Studios and Disney.
Yeah.
Disney World.
Yeah.
But we've been there and done that. And for me, it was like, I don't want to go to Orlando to do all of that. I'll let you guys do it since that's what you guys enjoy doing. And it only took a day for me to realize I need to get on Delta and find the quickest flight to Orlando.
What was it? You did a one way. Because we drove. So he flew down to be with us, and then we all rode back home on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I thought it was funny because when he called me, I started out, he answered the phone. No, actually, you know what, babe? You made that decision on Thursday afternoon. Cause you called me Thursday afternoon after we got there good. Cause we was just at the grocery store picking up food, and you said I'll be there in the morning.
Yeah,
That's what you said.
Don't tell the boys. I'm gonna surprise the boys.
Yeah.
Because when we get together with the boys, we just always have a good time. I like to joke. They like to joke. I like to laugh at a good joke, and so I told my wife, don't let the guys know. I just want to surprise them. And they were so surprised, and we had a great time.
We did, and we
really had a great time.
And we didn't do any of the Orlando stuff. We
dropped them off.
We dropped them off.
They wanted to go hang out at Universal Studios. I think
because that's one place I think they hadn't been. But y'all got tattoos that
weekend. We got together. The boys, all of us, we got together. And got tattoos, me and my two boys.
They were older at that point. They were older boys. They weren't kids at that point.
They were older. They were teenagers, almost adults at that time. And it was small tattoos. It wasn't like it was something that just over the top. Yeah. I'm a pretty strict parent, but I just feel like, you have to kind of take the brakes off a little bit and let your kids be able to enjoy themselves. So we all got tattoos, and it was it was a moment that we'll all remember.
Yeah, that's exactly. It was a bonding moment.
It was a bonding moment for myself and the kids, and we will always remember that.
Yeah. So I'm leaving him for a couple days, and guys, I thought about should I cook dinner and do meal prep, but my husband is very resourceful, and he's good at cooking. So I figured, you'll be okay.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. You guys are gone for how many days?
So I leave tomorrow, and I'll be back by Saturday afternoon.
Okay,
so not too long.
3 days, 3.5 days?
Yeah.
I think I'll be okay. I got Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, but, I'll make it. It's going to be interesting for me because the kids aren't here. And my wife, she won't be here. And I'm used to her. I'm around my wife, just like in jail. I'm around 23 hours a day. She let me out an hour.
You smoke a cigar?
She let me in the yard. I get the chance to hang out in the yard and exercise and smoke a cigar each day for an hour. And other than that, we're around each other a lot. And I'm used to her. It's like when people say when you're together you're a long time, you become family. It's a real thing. I mean, we're family.
And taking mannerisms from each other.
Yeah. And I don't like that because we kind of pick up some of each other's mannerisms.
Okay, so question, guys. Thomas says he said I copy him all the time. And I don't even realize I'm doing it. But when he do something, he go get some chips, next thing you know, I may go buy chips. Even if I don't get chips, I'll go get something. Or if we both laying in the bed and I'm woke but hadn't got up. When he get up, he say I get up.
When I get up, she get up. And time I get up, good morning. I don't care if it's 5:30, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Whatever.
That's the time I need for myself. I'm waking up. Let me get my mind together. And when I wake up, she's up.
Hey, but did y'all just hear that? He said he need time for himself. So he gonna have 3 whole days. Time for himself.
It's a difference between sometime and all the time. I need sometime. It's just my personality. I'm the Scorpio, so Scorpios, we're a little crazy, and we need our downtime to get our thoughts together. And I've learned that over the years about myself, and so I've relayed those thoughts to my wife.
He has, and on that note, I talked about this because my father I wasn't raised in the house with my father when I was growing up. So my stepdad was there for a little while, but I wasn't accustomed to a man's mannerisms in my house from a child all the way up to 18. And so learning him has been different for me. So when he tells me that he needs his alone time, and of course that's common knowledge, but I think a lot of women and girls don't hear that, hey, guys are a little bit different. They need their alone time.
Yeah.
Our alone time is going to the mall or going to the spa.
Yeah.
Their alone time is just sitting outside by themselves.
Yeah.
are sitting in a room looking at TV by themselves. And so I think I said that we need to reiterate that more to young ladies who are growing up and not seeing that, knowing that men just need their time, and they're not being funny. It's not that they don't love you, not that they don't want to be around you. They just need time.
And I think the most important thing is for your spouse to not look at it as a slight against them. I think a lot of times, people, we take things personal. Like, if you don't want to be around me, what's wrong with me? What have I done to you? And I think over the years we've learned, like, I've learned my wife's habits. Like, I know my wife, she loves to go get her mani and pedi. Those are the things that she enjoys. She loves to have, go get her massages. That's something that she enjoys, because I'm a terrible masseuse. You ask me to crack your back, I'm gonna really crack your back. I mean, you probably won't be able to get up and walk after I'm done with you, because I just have horrible hands like that.
Yeah.
Have athletic hands. I grab.
I need professionals.
Yeah, she needs a professional job on her. So, I think it's just all about not being scared to relate who you are to your spouse.
Yeah.
And I think as long as you're consistent with it and you say it in a respectable way, I think over time they'll pretty much learn to take in that.
Yeah, I think so. And I think too, just being comfortable, like you said, being comfortable with talking about how you feel. I think sometimes people they're scared to tell their feelings because they feel like somebody will feel some kind of way or hurt their feelings. But I think we have to be comfortable with being honest, and the other person has to be able to accept the honesty without feeling like you being mean.
Yeah, because if you can't communicate your thoughts with your spouse, who can you talk to? Your spouse is someone who you're with every single day. You sleep with them, you wake up to them. So that should be the person that you feel most like vulnerable, and you shouldn't be afraid to express even your inner feelings and thoughts to.
Right.
So I feel like I don't like to say it like hurt your feelings now than to consistently hurt your feelings. But I think the most important thing is those tough conversations need to be had.
They do. We have to learn to trust each other. We have to learn to accept how people are and not feel like it's a slight. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And so even though it still annoys me, I understand it. So when I go outside and I'm all hype, because I have a hype personality, guys, I'm kind of like.
She's always wired. Always wired.
Here I'm not, but usually I'm wired. And so I walk out the door while he's smoking a cigar, and I just start talking. And he gave me the look like I was relaxing, and I like
not right now.
And I like turn back around and go back in.
Like, not right now. This ain't the time.
And it'd be like I was all into trying to tell the conversation, and you're just like, you ain't in the mood. I'm like, okay. But yeah, so I understand it, but it still annoys me sometimes when I want to talk about something. But
that's what being married is all about, knowing each other.
And knowing each other. Exactly.
And knowing each other. That's what being married is all about,
that's
right?
That's what it's about. Yeah.
But we just wanted to come to you guys today and check back with me on Saturday to see how I'm weathering this storm, because she's pulling out tomorrow. And pause. You'll get that. Some people would get that. Pause. But anyway, she's leaving out tomorrow, and it's going to be interesting to see how that time, how it maturates with me as far as being able to adjust to her not being here in the house with me.
Yeah, does he almost sound like he's getting choked up as he said?
No, I'm not getting choked. That's the coffee. That's the coffee. Coffee just high. Got stuck in my throat a little bit. That's all that was.
Okay. But no, I'm sure you'll be fine, but I'm sure you will miss me, and I'll miss you too, but you'll probably miss me more because you're home, not
at Cocoa Beach.
Not at Cocoa Beach, because, time go fly fast when you're on vacation, so I won't feel it as much as you will feel it. But, we'll still FaceTime.
We will.
And stuff.
We will.
And all that good stuff.
Well, you guys just wish my wife and her mom a safe travels. And I'm sure they're going to have a wonderful 4-day weekend.
Yay!
Right?
Be doing the mani-pedis and the shopping and all that kind of good stuff.
All that good jazz.
Yes.
All that good jazz.
Stay tuned, guys. Thank you for watching it as long as you have watched it. Continue to follow us, talking about random stuff, and we do appreciate you guys.